Hey guys, in today's video we're going to be doing a setup tour. Now I'm going to start on how I really managed this whole system to work together and how I avoided all this Bluetooth and all that stuff while using my computer. So what I have is DisplayPort going up to my monitor and then HDMI going to my receiver. Right there. Now if I want to I could have a display out, but I don't have a second display yet. But then, if you come right over here, you have my amplifiers. Now, as being a car audio amplifier, it takes RCA. Now, I can run it to my RCA pre-out right here, but that RCA pre-out goes to my secondary subwoofer. So what I have is RCA to aux going to my monitor. If we go back here, you'll see all my connections. DisplayPort, secondary, HDMI, this is for the amp and this is power. Now how I have it is there is a program called Voicemeeter that lets me have an audio output through two audio outputs on my PC, which is DisplayPort and HDMI. Now since DisplayPort also carries audio, it lets me have an aux output out the monitor to my amp. It's called Voicemeeter, and there's plenty of videos on how to actually get this to work. And here are my settings. I put the bass down a bit because I can. Now for the subs and all that. So here we have a clipped woofer and another clipped woofer. Now this used to be a subwoofer. It is I think 6 ohms, and this is a 4 ohm. But this 6 ohm right here is connected to our mids up here, and the way I have it is it's a high, not bass. It can do bass, but it's a high. This box isn't tuned low, like at all, so it's more like rears, as you know, movie theater, for example. Now this is an actual subwoofer that you would use in your living room, and of course I'm, above living room subwoofers, so I just have this as a secondary if I don't want to turn the big amp on and I just want to listen to music, and this adds a bit more bass for the videos. And I have done a port extension on it, so now the lows hit a bit better. So what I did is the port goes all the way down and then out, but what I did is over here on this side I put a piece of wood so it extends the port a lot more and equals deeper bass. And for the subs, surprisingly these subs are pretty cheap. They were $30 when I bought these. Scar doesn't make them anymore, but these are Scar IX8s and they hit really well. If you've seen most of my videos, these are really good subwoofers. Let me give you a good example on how well these work. So let's just turn up the volume a bit and play a, I guess, rebase song. They hit pretty hard, which I like because I like my bass. And when they dimple really well, and they don't bottom out. It sounds like it, but it's not. So there you go. That's how I like my bass, to be honest. But moving on, what I have as my amplifiers and power supply is the Taramps Bass 1200, which is really recent for, I guess, upgrades, because I did have a Scar amplifier, which is right here, but it blew for some reason when I put it on the Taramps power supply, so I guess it couldn't handle the Taramps power or whatever. But I feel like something deeper went inside, but I'm waiting till I learn how to fix amps to actually mess with this, but for now it's just sitting here. But my power supply is a Taramps 70A to 90A power supply, 12 volts to 14 volts. I have it at 12 right now. I don't know why. I could go up to 14, but honestly this has worked really well. I have no issues with these at all, and I don't know what gauge wire this is really. I just found it laying around somewhere, but that's how I have it. And for my speaker wire, I have these banana plugs, and they hold more contact than just bare wire. And right here, this is my testing subwoofer output kind of. So I could turn these off with a switch back here, and they're off. And when I turn them back on, they turn back on. Pretty easy. So whenever I want to test any subwoofers or free air, whatever the heck, these connections are pretty helpful. And I've tapped in to the subwoofer's box for wiring because these get too hot and the gauge of wire SCAR provided is just not enough. And I would think for pretty cheap subwoofers it wouldn't matter, but unfortunately it hasn't proven itself its worth. But these are still active, so if I want to add a third subwoofer by any chance, I could still connect it, but I would probably just tap into here because again, these do get hot, so I don't really like them that well. And I forgot to mention, my receiver is a Yamaha RX B385. I got this after my, I forgot which model, HD something something, but it didn't work because I don't know what happened internally, but then the screen started like doing this weird thing. I thought it was arcing in the cabling, but it was just bad. And then power supply failure happened once when I tried to fix it. I replaced the board and then power supply just blew up, and it was from the same model, same everything, no difference, and it was just not worth fixing. So I just bought a new one for a pretty good deal. It was like $200, and this retails for like I think $300. So this was a good deal for me. And I invested in some banana plugs for my connections. Now obviously these are left, right, and middle, these right here, and then this is for that little clip subwoofer back there under the receiver, this guy. And then this one actually goes to these mids because they're wired to 16 ohms, all of these, and together this amp could handle 16 according to Yamaha's website, and they're connected to here, and they give me pretty good highs, so I guess they were worth it. These were from the system that came with that bottom subwoofer. I had one of my uncles actually gave these to me, and it was just sitting outside because he didn't know how to wire them. I offered to wire it, but he didn't want to anymore. This was kind of weathered too, like the magnet on the back of this is pretty weathered, so I guess he'll have a good home inside. Most of these from being outside have a cracked foam surround, but honestly it doesn't matter because these don't flex that much, so it's not a big issue for me. And for my mids and highs, I have Dayton Audio for like my left and rights, right? These are really great actually. I made a little collab with Dayton Audio and I made a video, and I guess they really liked it because dang, these sound great, and they put it on their Instagram, so that was really cool. And for my center channel, this has had a lot of upgrades. This used to be a I think Infinity center channel, and it looked pretty bad when I first had it. This is how it used to look like that's really bad. I like black on black on black when it comes to my setup, so this, like, all this trim had to go, tweeter had to go. It was really bad, and I removed all the like vinyl or whatever it's called and like showed the MDF, and I feel like it looks way better. I want to upgrade this to a Dayton Audio center channel, this one right here, and I wish my little bar thing was a bit lower so I could put these up and get the 6.5 version of these, but you know what, it's fine. I could find another speaker like to put up here, but for now these work great. And for my PC, I just have a regular iBuyPower pre-built with some upgraded RAM storage and GPU, so, and upgraded CPU from an i5 to an i7, so because I like playing Steam games all the time. And honestly, it was a pretty good upgrade, and I keep the case because I really like it, and I upgraded to an AIO instead of a fan. It's not a big AIO, but I don't need a big AIO because it keeps me at 20 degrees Celsius pretty well, so I think this was a pretty good investment, and it wasn't that expensive. It was like 80 bucks, and it's let me think. Oh, it's Arctic Liquid Cooler Freezer 3, so it's pretty good. And for the package of these guys, I got the center channel under my desk connected. All these are connected together, by the way, just no difference. But I have some LEDs, and I got this stuff that came with my other desk because I have two of these. but I have one shelf removed here and my other desk, so I recycled these two and put it behind because the wiring is super bad back there. You can't really see it that well, but it's pretty bad. Just take my word for it. And I think that's it. Let me think if I'm missing anything. Ooh, something big I did for the channel was upgrade from a Samsung to an iPhone. Now, I've always been a Samsung guy, but like iPhone just has better camera, like, I mean, you know what I mean. Has like better camera optimization, there it is. And other things I got that makes my life so much better is a gimbal. Now, I use this for filming most of my videos because I have very shaky hands for some reason. And this just helps really well. It's a, I don't know how to pronounce this, but I know the model is a Smooth 4. It works with my phone too, and it's really great, especially on iOS. It's better on iOS than like Play Store or whatever it's called. I also got random PC motherboard from the 2000s, and I just recently bought this DeWalt drill, which is great actually. Never been happier for a drill, to be honest. And a couple other things I got is a 600 pack of glue sticks because wiring management is an issue when I don't have anything to glue together, and I hate wasting tape, so it was also a good investment. And also got an Apple Watch SE4 or something, or whatever it's called, and it's pretty good. So also got myself some heat shrink, Allen key box thing, toolbox, LEDs. Oh, and I also got these pretty nice looking LEDs on the back and under here. I have a couple more. I have like 3 more, but I don't think I need all that, so this works fine for me right now. But some things I want to upgrade is probably the subs, because I've had these for so long. Now the whole, okay, I have issues with 8 inches. I just really like the way they are. I want 12 so badly that take up like this whole space, because I mean, to get lows you need a big box, I think, or it really depends. But I could do the same kind of lows with 8 inches. It depends on which kind, and if the subwoofer can't even do like 20 hertz normally without clipping or whatever. I don't know that much about that topic, but I mean, like, I need to upgrade these so badly. I've had them for so long. These kind of started my entire channel. They have millions of views, like, especially with the help of Instagram. But my worst investment was probably this. So this was a kind of like, how do I say this? This used to be a PA amp, which was really cheap, really bad, hated it. Never worked. They only gave me like 100 watts or something. Like, it was bad. So what I tried to do was I tried to make my own amp. I had a power supply and I had an amp. I had everything, but the issue was the amp was so big and tar amps didn't make it like a hair smaller. So I designed another case, then that failed. So I decided to take my old Yamaha receiver that you guys, you know, that failed or whatever, because I still kept it for spare parts for that one in case anything happened to that one, especially like volume knob or these buttons or whatever. So what I did was I put the amp, it was really good, and I had a great time with it, and I posted a couple videos on it, and then I took it out because I liked it better under my desk, and that's just how I ran it for a bit. And a couple other things I have around here is a box full of wires. I have internet stuff because I like networking things. Like, I have a couple books on that. I have a box of Ethernet cables. I have all this kind of stuff because I wired my own Ethernet in my house through the entire room and out to the router so I could get pretty good speeds. Here's a speed test. It's not bad. We pay for gigabit and that's kind of what we get. So that's not bad. And what I run for like internet stuff in general is TP-Link. Now, I do have a couple Cisco devices like access points, but I don't really use them because one of them is broken and one of them has like a MAC address issue. So that Ethernet cable runs down here to a switch, the TP-Link switch, goes to my PC, and one of them has a wire, Ethernet wire, Cat 6 wire, because my whole wiring is Cat 6, and it runs all the way to my TP-Link router right here, and it gives me, it's a gigabit router. It was really cheap, like $33, and I get power from my outlet over there, but it's so good. I wish it supported PoE because I have a PoE thing, so I could have everything under my desk and only the router there and not have the power cable just dangling there, but whatever, guys. And I think that's it for my setup tour. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one, I guess.